again and welcome to the channel, and today I'll be cooking up Afrobeats from scratch, go through my mixing procedures and then arrange the final beat. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. We'll keep the tempo at 107. Start off by building some chord on the A minor scale because it's the easiest to identify notes of that scale. They are all just white keys, and we'll later transpose it to a suitable key. A minor triad, adding more notes to make it complex. Hope it's not too complex in your contest. I might even start rhyming on this beat. Alright, let's proceed. Break down the notes into rhythm that sounds good to you. As a matter of fact, there are no rules for making melodies, but there are obviously strict guidelines like sticking to the scale of the song. But you can absolutely break the rules and then do something exclusive, which might sound very good to you. You know, real guitarists don't strike all the string at the same time with same force, so you might want to strum notes that are aligned perfectly on the grid and randomize the velocity as well. Let's change the key of the song. This is 7 semitones up. We are now in the key of E minor. Scale highlighting is always an option I will go in for because I wouldn't bother myself learning all the skills unless I play by ear. Select and Ctrl L to link it to the mixer channel. Now we can add our insert effect. To remove some low frequencies, you either add a low shelf which lowers the volume of that frequency, or a high pass filter. As its name says, high frequencies are allowed to pass. Let's try this CLA guitar plugin. Scroll through presets and see what it has installed for us. The plugin adds more level to our loop, making it to clip. Digital distortion doesn't really sound pleasant to the ears, and because I want to add more insert plugins, I'll bring down the fader on the plugin. The fader here acts as a mix level. Fruity chorus to soften the sound and finally give it some space. Always like to do an A and B referencing to listen closely to what we had before and what we have now. Rim shot, simple kick pattern, conga comes in. Snare to layer up the rim, switch it up in the next half. Snap, hi-hat, keep adding percussions to fill up the drum. Reverse open hat, turn all the envelope settings down except for the hold. That's nice. A bass from Harmless. Why to flip this note. You know, some variation at the end. A flute melody. And another bass from Trident. Let's switch it up to a sub bass. Adding variety of complementary sound gives different loop options for verse and chorus, and then it makes the song arrangement a lot more easier. We'll sidechain the kick and the bass. This is a classic sidechain by using a compressor. The bass duck as the kick kicks in. Reverb on the flute. Do a low and a high pass. Turn down the decay and then the damping too. Sounds cool enough. Quickly link everything to the mixer channel and add more elements. Fasten that will ram to some part of the beat. Make it more ambient by adding reverb. Okay, that sounds good enough. But it still sounds empty. We'll throw some delay to fill up some space. A quarter note delay, filter some high frequencies, turn down the mix knob, or you can basically use it as a reverb send. A lower pad and then a higher pad. We'll pan both left and right. Split by channel. Criteria I have for arranging beat is mostly based on how the artist structures his song. Keep in mind less elements in the intro, add a bit more elements in the verse and more elements in the chorus. It creates a build-up, but there are no rules per se. It's all up to the vibe that you are on. Quick arrangement, bring all the drums down and the melody on top. Organization is key. Make it easier to find different elements of the beat, a lot more easier. Like the snare hit of this drum roll. Something like this wouldn't be bad. Right click on the master fader to create an automation clip. This small section sounds great. Get rid of the unwanted. This is a quick mix of the drum. Just listen for levels and then adjust it accordingly. Gain staging. You should do some research on that if you aren't familiar with the concept of gain staging. Just a fruity limiter on the master with some saturation on the picking percussions. Some little trick to spice the beat up. Insert a fruity love filter on the guitar channel, select the format vowel preset and create an automation. We'll do something similar on the room at the intro as well. This time it will be a low pass filter. So that will be all for this tutorial. See you in the next one and thank you for watching.